Fuck. Goddamn. Oh, fuck. It was like 25 reps or some shit, 30 reps. And that's basically it.
Got some haters talking, they've been getting root canals. They wanna go to war, I chew them up just like my fingernails. I roll with shotters, fuck a jail, I can't afford the bill, but if I do, they know I get it poppin' like the 40 cal.
Hey, Dan Matha here, and we're on our way to a pretty intense leg day. A little something I've had on my mind on the way out to the gym today was a lot of people are having trouble building muscle because of their ego. And so if you're watching this, most likely your ego's in the way of you getting big, jacked muscles, right? So a lot of times our ego prevents us from doing new things, different things, hard things that we're not skilled at. But for you to get to the next level and to build a physique that you've always wanted and dreamed about, you're gonna have to do some shit you're not good at. May even require you to drop your weight and increase your form. You're looking for this next secret tip that's gonna get us this big jacked physique, but when in reality, all we need to do is hone in on our skills, right? We need to get better at the basics. What's your range of motion look like? What's your mobility? Are you stable? Do you use a full range of motion? Is there tension on the muscle all the time? You're looking for the next big thing, a supplement, some master workout program that's gonna get you to grow, but you can't do the basics excellently. Not good, not great, but excellently. And that's really what it takes to build a great physique, is to be excellent in the fundamentals of training. I'm gonna take us into the gym. We're at Madhouse Gym out here in Melbourne? Is it Melbourne? Crazy place. I've been in here a few times now. A shit ton of racks or machines everywhere, machines you've never even seen. Old machines, new machines, and everything in between. It's like a playground here. So we're gonna get in here. We got a high intensity leg day, and I'm just gonna get humble, you know? I'm gonna do all the simple fundamental shit excellently, crank up the intensity, in and out, get a sick leg pump. Let's go. What up, man? Yo, what's crazy about in here is there's so many machines that I get like decision fatigue. It's like when you go on Netflix and you're like, oh, I just want to watch something real quick. And then you look through something, you're like, well, I might want to watch that, but there might be something better. And then you keep scrolling, you're like, this looks good. Let me watch, hold on. What movie you're about to watch is the same shit in here with leg machines. So we're gonna figure out one of these bad boys. Especially when I'm doing like just a hypertrophy style training day where everything's just machines, all about building muscle. I like to warm up on some sort of leg curl machine. And then I know everyone loves leg extensions as a part of their warm up, but I like to save those for the end because it's the only machine that is capable of over or shortening the quadricep in a loaded manner. So I like to save that for actual training. These full body weight squats, I find are like the best thing because they allow you through an entire range of motion. So it's like a weighted mobility drill with lying leg curls. Instead of laying flat here, which there's nothing wrong with doing this, especially if you keep your hips pushed down. But if you almost go up into a Sphinx pose, right? Still keep the hips anchored down, right? I'm pushing my hips into the mat, but I'm bringing that upper body up. And it's allowing me to put that hamstring in a shortened position. So I'm really able to get a crazy contraction here. Much different than if you're just laying down. Put you in that advantageous position. So you've got a hard time feeling your hamstring, doing lying hamstring curls. This is a good way to kind of find that connection. And then from here, this last set, body weight squats. I'll go like almost sumo, push my butt back, really feel everything. I'm trying to rip the ground apart so all the muscles are contracted, right? But then sometimes I might bring it real close. Same thing, I'm still trying to rip the ground apart. My glutes are turned on. My quads are really firing here more than anything. And I'm almost up over my toes, but without being on my tiptoes. And while I'm trying to torque into the ground, it just creates a lot of tension. And we haven't even put a weight on our body yet, but we're able to get connected to the muscle. We're done over here. So our primary workout is this side back squat machine right here. Okay. So I picked this machine. I'm trying to do a squat pattern today, and I didn't want to load my spine. So this is my favorite machine, leg press machine that exists ever. It's actually a pretty wild story, or a story that's sentimental and near and dear to my heart. When I had got done, so first part of my training career, my life, I was just an athlete, played football, played basketball, wrestled. So all of my training was based around power, explosion, agility. I wasn't doing a lot of hypertrophy, wasn't doing a lot of like bodybuilding style workouts. Everything was about like performance, power, being able to throw people or smash into people. But when I turned, when I got done playing football and transitioned into the world of professional wrestling, I was like, yo, I gotta get jacked and I gotta be powerful, right? I gotta be able to throw a motherfucker over top of my head, but I also gotta look sexy in a pair of underwear and leather boots. So I was like, I gotta learn this bodybuilding game. And so there was this place downtown Erie, Pennsylvania called Real Fitness, run by my good friend Jack Sullivan. And in the back of that gym, they had this side back squat machine. I'd never seen it before. It mimicked a squat, but it didn't put any pressure on your spine. And I would see like the biggest dudes in the gym, Big Jack, and others just with 12 plates on that thing, just crushing it. So I always was just like, yo, that's the machine I'm using. They all had big, huge legs, big hamstrings, big quads. So I love this machine. I always think of that place. It reminds me of home. So we're going to crush this today. I'm going to go one set, kind of a warm-up set, working set, may you say. I'm going to hit, somewhere around like 80%, 75, 85%. I want to feel good connection, challenging way, but not too challenging. And then my next set after that, I'm going to send it. I'm going to just do like 15, 20 reps. And then based on if I take that to full failure, I may do a third set or a second set if you don't count the first one, and do beyond failure. Just smoke my legs on these two movements, or one movement, two exercises, or two sets. The fuck am I trying to say? In the two sets, I will completely sonk the system. Quick 15, that ain't nothing. Ain't nothing to me, Ooh, that bitch was heavy. It was easy until 10. Then you get to that 10th one, and you're like, whoa, what's going on here? All the metabolites build up at 10, and then it's just pain city from there. That's how you know you're on the right track. There we go. That's heavy. That's heavy. I just locked in. Let's go. Oh, damn. God damn. Whose idea was this shit? Fuck. God damn. Oh, fuck. It was like 25 reps or some shit, 30 reps. And that's basically it. I'm probably going to do some hamstrings, but like my quads and my glutes right now, they're done. Yo, this is the part that nobody tells you about getting big and strong. You got to rack all your weights. The rule is with 45s, if you got more than 145, it's two at a time, my boy. Two at a time, my boy. I'm trying to get my money so right that I just have someone that follows me around the gym and racks my weights. Racks them, unracks them. It'd be a paid gig too, bro. I know it sounds like bitch work, right? Because you're racking weights. You're just racking my weights for me, putting them on, taking them off. But peep this. You come to get to work out for free. You get to pick my mind, right? Put you through a top-notch, top-tier workout program. Need more plates. Yo, I watched Godzilla vs. Kong last night for the first time. And I know I'm like 4 years behind on this, but like they really dropped the ball. Let's just say that. So secondary workout, I'm going RDLs, but I'm going with the belt squat, right? I'm going belt squat RDLs. The reason why I love the belt squat in particular is it really allows me to get a range of motion, a full deep range of motion that puts zero stress, zero risk into my lower back. So let you get a very, whoops, pull that bad boy back. So with the hamstrings, I don't like to go past 12 reps with hamstrings. Now I'll make exceptions. Sometimes I will, but I find that hamstrings are stimulated the best, grow the best when you stay in that 8 to 12 rep range. So for this, I'm doing, I don't know if I mentioned 3 sets of 10 to 12. Damn. 5 plates from 4 to 5 is a pretty big jump. Goddamn. So everyone says push the butt back, which isn't wrong, right? We push the butt back. You also want to think about the shoulders coming back too. So the body's moving horizontally. So I'm here, butt's back, but now look, shoulders are back. Such an incredible piece of machinery here. The only exercise that exists where, at least that I'm aware of, that you can actively train the lower back musculature with a load while also causing traction and decompressing the spine. This half kneeling hamstring curl is like bar none the best hamstring exercise, isolation exercise to do. Actually, I take that back. Either this half kneeling hamstring curl or a double or single leg Swiss ball hamstring curl. For your hamstring and isolated, those two movements, bar none, best there is. I'll argue it with anybody. The nice thing about the Swiss ball is it gives you an element of stability. So it's also excellent for people coming back from injuries, knee injuries in particular. But whether you're injured or not, right, even as a bodybuilder, right, if your main goal is just to build as much possible, as much muscle as possible. That should be a tongue twister. As much muscle as possible. As much muscle as possible. Adding an element of stability into your program should not be looked upon negatively. We're done here, bro. And that is a wrap for today, ladies and gentlemen. We got after it in there. We pushed that intensity on the squat press, loaded the hamstrings pretty well, got some lower back and some hamstring in there. Feeling pretty good, feeling stimulated. Tried practicing what I preached in terms of excellent technique, excellent form, control the weight, mind-muscle connection to really come in here, drive up intensity, create that intramuscular tension, and then now it's time to go home and grow, right? Get a good meal in me, a lot of protein, some carbohydrates. Might hit the pool for a little bit. I got some work I got to do a little bit later, but in between that, find some me time to come back down from this stress state and, kind of get after it. So this is Dan Mathis signing out. Remember, training is a microcosm for life, ladies and gentlemen. Later.